I was kind of like, I'm unstoppable, I'm invincible. No, okay, we're just not gonna go into that. What could be the worst possible heist, the Clucking farm raid with this group in history, and C.O.Z doing a commentary voice without trying to laugh at her own gameplay. As they broke out early into the hours of the morning of the chocolate factory, they made their way through, armed heavily with rifles to help them through. They managed to kill and cause a devastating amount of damage and casualties. However, shortly onwards, C.O.Z was currently walking into a beam and looking for these computers as she was trying to find the safe code. The group, meanwhile, had completely ditched her, being helpful as ever because she took on a role she couldn't compete with or couldn't deal with. Looking around whilst literally passing all the computers and not understanding the meaning of signal strength, she finally found one. However, this part of the video took so long, I still had to cut it, and it was still so absurdly long. For ages, she spent her time whilst the other team members were desperately waiting for her, getting their asses shot at, I don't know, not looking right in front of her because this woman lacks common sense. I'm sorry, but if this was a heist or a real one and not a GTA one being commentated like a real heist documentary, then she would have been busted in the first 3 seconds. After a while, the signal goes down. She moves back and forth, but fails to find home. With just a few more computers left, what should have been an easy task to get ready in 2 minutes ended up taking an arduous amount of time as she ran around like Alice in Wonderland, except for the fact that in this case Alice was on drugs. One of my subscribers will know the reference. I just saw Alice in Wonderland, so it was fresh in my mind. Now this was cut down, so when I finally found, why are we going to first person now? But when I finally found the safe code of data, the team blocked the path, standing around like absolute doofs, in puddles of blood that looked like red paint. As they made their way out listening to Vincent's orders, the team knew that they needed to go to the office so they could find the safe with the code obtained, but it took longer than anticipated. At least she had done one thing right, she had the keys. But little did they know they would run into their first obstacle. Now see, what should have been an easy, simple, follow the instructions, you look at it, you look at the numbers on it. So it was 90, 40, I can't see right now because I need to have a glasses change as I was commentating it, but I didn't. What seemed to be a very easy task ended up turning into an absolute shit show. You'd think that a safe was easy by having the instructions literally in front of you. With her character quite literally, very creepily as well, looking at her old self and really creeping her out, looking at the colleagues, help me out here, seriously help me out, I think I might break character. Why am I spending ages trying to open this bloody safe? Well, I can't even remember the numbers. I think it was time to call for help. It was supposed to be a teamwork, but it seemed like that it became a solo show, even though she decided for once to play for a team. We'll see how well that went. However, everybody knows that in the end, with good perseverance and trying again without realizing you're doing the numbers wrong, should eventually get you. No, it didn't. Time for a colleague to intervene. Now, we now had Darth here. Now he's an expert. As you can see, he's been hacking and dealing with safes for a long, considerable amount of time. However, this safe really seems to be eluding them all. So, as good communication does take it when working as a team, these professional heist members, C.O.Z tried to contact him via the phone. However, it didn't seem to be the fact that he wasn't checking his messages. Oh goodness gracious, as she tried to send the message, she had tried to send a message with the numbers, yet they were still eluded by this extremely long safe. Now the chicken factory raid has the police coming after them, so they had better hurry the hell up, for God's sake. Why did it take so long to do this crap, honestly? Why? Can you get out of the way, bro? Get out of the way. Honestly, get out of the way. Nah, forget it. I ain't gonna be doing any of this this stuff anymore and breaking character. How hard is it to actually do this safe? This is ridiculous. We've been stuck on it for so long. What is happening? All we had to do, and this was my first time doing the Clucking Bell heist, all we had to do was literally look at it and remember those numbers. And I almost thought I had it, but the dial was so sensitive. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep going with the excuses. The same way I didn't know how to use the drill. Okay, we're gonna keep opening it. Oh my god. Are you actually kidding me? What is this? This safe was unbreakable. In the end, it looked like her teammate had given up. So, as she pressed on, and with time running out, would C.O.Z be able to make the break that would have got her through the safe in time, and prove once more that the heist had a chance to go on after extensive planning? The team had broken in at the early hours of the morning, where they'd shot all the chicken factory members, and is expected to make a quick getaway. However, inevitably, they were delayed by a ridiculous safe and a woman who didn't know how to look at what was in front of her. When they finally opened it, she had to make a runner along with the rest of the team, but for some reason the final teammate had randomly disappeared and said, "Frick you guys, you lot are too slow and I'm gonna go do my own shit." So as they done a runner, the two of them ran out as quick as possible as they had to leave the Clucking Bell factory. Except they were going the wrong bloody direction, and suddenly their teammate came out of nowhere. "Hi, how are you?" Yeah, you do realise that you just like disappeared out of nowhere, right? Yeah, we gotta get the hell out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go, boys, let's go, let's go. Run, 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 run. We gotta get out of here. We're gonna need to make that money. Finally, some serious money. Will I finally actually become a millionaire? I feel like Franklin right now. It was a perilous and heartfelt battle. They lost one casualty, I do believe, with the connection. However, as the character tried to point their gun at me and they were on the same team, well, you know how it is, isn't it? In that slow motion bit, I was kind of like, "I'm unstoppable, I'm invincible." No, okay, we're just not gonna go into that. Maybe get out of my way. Bro disappeared into a box. Right, helicopter! Next, the helicopter came. Woohoo, baby! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is an action movie. We're rushing away as half the artillery and the police came after them. But would they be able to make it? At this rate, no. They were very clearly going to fail. And she debated why she let them drive when they regulated health and safety regulations, including opening the car door accidentally like she did when she was 6 in her uncle's car. Oh my god, why did I guys actually let you guys drive? Like, what the hell is this? So she decided to do what she's always had to do, is rely on her own intuition and gut. Whilst the two stood there with them having their butts literally getting demolished by you know, weapons and bullets and all this shit, I was like, get in the bloody car. What are you lot doing? Honestly, come on. Oh my god. But in the end, they pulled off the greatest heist in history, netting a 500,000? Are you kidding me? That's crazy.